problem. It's not my problem. Finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words. He's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go on EA Sports. It didn't take long to see our first. Penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
Robinson up the middle. The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
2 yards to go, second down. And looking to throw, Penix. Here's a screen for Robinson. Down the left sideline. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson, 51 yards. And the Falcons are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll be out of bounds distance across the 25. Looking to put a drive together. First carry now for A.J. Dillon. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 from the 29-yard line.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Good sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he's able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll look to throw again. He'll buy some time right. And it is caught. And he is going to have a Browns first down, and he was able to get it by play. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. But give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has. And if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
A play fake. Now Penix. And complete to Drake London. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive. He comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Looking to throw, Penix. Here's Higgins out of the right side. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
19, street. Ready.
A give left side to Robinson. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson. Already his second touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Falcons are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Youngway Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Browns drive about to get started. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, first and 10. And he'll be out right at the 35. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one, picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Ready. Black. Yellow, go. Blue striker.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 4.
Touchdown. 60 red.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game, has his team on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day one.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Red, 38. Ready.
Back to throw now on second and 10. Now swing pass for Dillon. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 38-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a first and 10. Back to throw. It's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. Oh, they try lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. So they... escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
95. Ready.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be second in a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Now Ritter going to change up the look.
Ready.
Second and 2. They'll roll him out right. And this throw incomplete. And the defender on over in that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Go red. Slide blue. White. White. Set.
Ritter from the gun on third down. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it.
Cycle. Hey, green. Red, yellow. Clawed red. Sand. Hut. Black ultra. Hut.
To the air again, it's Ritter. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
3rd down and 1.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 2.
Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll throw with Penix. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts Falcons are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fights through it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Running left is Dillon. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Red, 38. Claws red. Ready?
Out of the gun, here's Ritter. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Seal, black. 6, mega. 7.
Here's Ritter. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
10 black. Ready?
Sticking with the passing game. Here's Ritter again. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Well, he exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. They find some open field here. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 109 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the 1st.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on second and goal? Here's Penix. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's third and goal. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Following the sack, they go from the 13 on third and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They'll throw now on the final play. And that's going to be incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
Back to throw, Ritter. Flush to his right. Ritter cannot escape, and they bring him down. James Pierce able to run him down for a loss of a yard. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
He's ready. He's back. Red 38. Full pink. Slide 2.
Ritter from the gun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 44-yard line. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what it didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a second and 3.
Brings up second
throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Yellow, 22. Edo blue. Ready?
Ritter to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Browns first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Black, 95. Set.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Desmond Ritter, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Lutz good on the extra point. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now, they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime and sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. First carry for Najee Harris. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for. A really good change of pace back.
So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Now Penix. Looking for London on the out route complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Let's go now.
To the air, Penix. Sets up the screen to Robinson. Now he's loose again. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Falcons take a 3-touchdown lead. Crew able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. He'll look to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Jalen Walker. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Black 40. Right, white. Blue striker. Hut.
Ritter sliding out of the pocket. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
A 45-yard punt for there on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Harris running straight ahead. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
19, Tiger, 65 back, 65 back.
And looking to throw, Penix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Penix. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Penix working out of the gun here. This pass complete to Higgins. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 26. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. From the shotgun, it's Penix. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Youngwei Koo on for the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
Koo knocks this one through the post. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, and to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Here we go.
Working from the gun, Ritter. Into the hands of Darden. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
First down, Cleveland.
Down. Ready.
Ritter will set up to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
Ritter now. Pass caught by Phelan. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 36. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be caught by Darden. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But they trim that lead down to just 2 scores. That's still a benefit to this squad.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Yellow.
Ritter, he wants to change the play here.
Smith, red. Set, cut.
Dillon. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Ready. Cut, cut.
Here's Ritter. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jalen Walker in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. this, likely a must-have, 3rd and goal.
Ready, ready. Black, 95. Red, cycle.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Browns get a bit closer. Now, this opening game has certainly not gone their way to this point, but, yeah, that touchdown, maybe a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something went right. But you're exactly right about that. A little glimmer there. Maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
Lutz with the extra point. And that'll cut this to a 17-point spread. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And a good job here by the Falcons, their hands team, able to recover it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Check, hurt, hurt.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he gets it down to the 32. 155 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
Here we go.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Falcons, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be on the road next week as they travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers.